What is Poets on an Island?
Poets on an Island is a collective of poets living on an island. Amazing individuals who share a gift of poetry.
Who are you as a person?
I go by the name Isaac Yamie, and I am a spoken word artist, host, speaker, and I like calling myself amazing because of the things I've been through. I remember when I was quite young, I was always meticulous when it came to language because I created the space for me to survive. I felt like everything else was suffocating me, and I found myself and I became some sort of person that I wanted to become. So,
What does poetry mean to you?
poetry means everything to me. I feel like poets are like superheroes, saving the world from ignorance, making knowledge palatable to those people who find it hard to swallow how the world gives them information. So I believe as poets we have that mandate to make words and to make stories edifiable so people can consume. So I believe poetry, as for me, I feel like I'm a superhero. So I feel like I'm a superhero.
So let's talk about the Let Our Words Speak show.
Let our words speak. Words are just amazing. Funny thing, I created a personality because I wasn't sure how attractive I was. So for me, I think the words that I learned and the words that told me to be who I am are basically the show. The show for me is it's an opportunity to vent out, to show who I am and to have everybody talk about their narratives, I believe.
Right. So what should we expect from you at the show?
I am a very secretive person, and I think that's the time I'm answering everybody's questions on aspects of love, on aspects of who I am as a person, the trials and tribulations I've gone through in this life. So I think everybody who's been curious to know who I am, this is their chance to really know who I am, basically on a live stage, I believe.
So what do you think about Paul?
I think Mpo is an interesting character. I remember this once. I had just shared a poem, and then she dragged me on the side and she said, "I also do poetry as well," and I didn't really know, like, was she really that good or all of that stuff. And then until I got to know her as a person, as a poet, she's an amazing artist, and I think there is more that she could do. So I think when I see Mpo, I see an fully tapped energy and talent.
What do you think about Brian?
Oh man, Brian is a beast. His level of poetry, his level of art, it's incredible. I don't feel as if he's so superior to me in terms of art, and I look up to him when it comes to that artistry level because he's incredible. Brian is an amazing soul, if I may say a lot. Yeah.
All right. What do you think about Chelsea?
Chelsea Ngeuka. I hope I said it nice. Ngeuka. Talk about someone who's graceful and just comfortable under her own skin, and she's very young. I can't even remember what I was doing when I was her age. Chelsea is more of that untapped talent as well. But I see a great person. I see amazing things. I see the poet that she is and the poet that she will become. A great person, a great individual.
What about Ayo?
Man, oh man. Ayo. I remember when we were talking about there's a dream once in a very confined place, and Ayo's enthusiasm, is just out of this world, and he's young as well, so I believe he has more to come, and I just hope that he realizes that he needs to put more with what he has, because he's an incredible individual as well.
Let's talk about realize.
The wordsmith. Realize is who he says he is, the wordsmith. When I got to know Realize was when I saw him perform this one night, and I said, you know what, man, this is incredible. We need to link up, we need to talk, and we started just talking gradually, and I got to know him as a person as well, and I believe that Realize is gonna go on and become a superstar, and apart from him being a superstar, he has also this other crazy side that's very interesting, and he wasn't like that all the time, but then he's grown into so many levels in his life, and I believe Realize is one of the coolest guys on the crew.
Okay. So, what do you think the future of Poets on an Island holds?
The future is very bright, if I may say. We're talking about touring, we're talking about workshops, we're talking about collaborations with great corporations. I believe this will become the starting point for poets, because it's one of those things that are really looked like under. People don't wish to be poets. They just think it's this art that dies maybe in a book or whatsoever. So the future of performance poetry, to be exact, I feel that Poets on an Island is going to start a new chapter on the island, and it's going to be an incredible future, and I would love to be part of it. And also the current, because we're talking about the future as well, but then the current right now, man, these individuals are incredible, and I believe with yet to come.